Hi and welcome back to a brand new video with Minushu243, and let's watch a new death battle as it's Batgirl versus Spider-Gwen, which is DC versus Marvel. Okay. Batgirl, I don't know her. I assume she's just in like some form of female variation of Batman, but I assume she has some own abilities and stuff she can do that Batman cannot do. And Spider-Gwen, well, that is the Spider-Woman from the world where Peter Parker became the Lizard. Yeah, because in that world, Peter Parker became the Lizard, and then she got bit by the spider instead, so she has the spider powers instead. But I don't really know much, probably don't know to this extent that battle requires you to know her or these characters. But I definitely enjoyed the movie she was in, when Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. The Miles Morales movie. I enjoyed that one. But it's but yeah, I don't really know Gwen Stacy that. I know Gwen Stacy, but I don't really know her as a Spider-Woman, dare I say. So I guess I have to watch the analysis before I can possibly think who is going to win this. But just because I have seen Gwen Stacy, and she seems to just be another, you know, Peter Parker situation where she is just pretty much like him, just with spider powers and everything, just female and all. She might also have some abilities that she may know, that she knows that Peter Parker may not, and Miles Morales may not as well. So anyway, yeah, I have to watch the analysis. So why not do that? And let's play.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Blue Chew. Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis.
You can take them anytime, day or night, and even on an empty stomach, so you can be ready whenever the moment arises.
Blue Chew is prescribed online by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor's office or wait in line at a pharmacy. And it ships right to your door in a discreet package.
Since Blue Chew prepares and ships directly, they're cheaper than the pharmacies, and you don't even need to leave the house.
We've got a special deal just for you guys. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our special promo code BATTLE. Just pay $5 in shipping.
Again, that's BLUEChew.com, promo code BATTLE to try it free.
Alright then. So, Batgirl versus Spider-Gwen. Let's go.
Runs the world.
The ladies? So obviously there's a bunch of awesome crime-fighting chicks out there.
Sure is.
Barbara Gordon, the DC Comics vigilante known as Batgirl.
And Marvel's Gwen Stacy, the one you know as Spider-Gwen. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
Oh, is that a previous art style in the background there? Seems like it can be interesting.
Barbara Gordon always had a connection to crime fighting. Her father was Gotham City's police commissioner, and she idolized the legendary superhero,
The Batman.
So she whipped up her own
Because
costume
he's
and crashed
Batman.
into this ball. Yeah, she's a rebel, but plot twist, a criminal crashed it first, and she wound up saving the day.
This sparked a fire in Barbara, a fire for justice, and a drive to confront crime on her own. With this new mission came another goal: to officially join Batman and Robin
As the next badass crime fighter, Batgirl. You know, how come she's called Batgirl when Dick gets to be Robin? Her identity and individuality shouldn't be anchored to the patriarchal idea that women are publicly defined by the men in their life.
Well said, Boomstick. Now, joining the Bat family wasn't easy. The dynamic duo weren't exactly keen on adding a third wheel.
But Batgal worked hard to prove herself, and she's not just a tough fighter, she's super smart.
With a strong understanding of technology and computer hacking, Batgirl knew
Well, that can come to advantage, I guess. But I don't think in a death battle that's not gonna happen most of the time, so.
How could the Bat and the Bird say no?
And after settling into the Batcave, she honed her skills by training with the Batman himself.
Who's basically the world's greatest ninja times 1,000. Not like she was some rookie before that, though. Her cop dad had her study a bunch of martial arts like judo and karate.
Of course, Batgirl wears her own custom bat suit, lined with Kevlar and filled to the brim with advanced technology.
It's basically a slimmed-down combination of military-grade armor and spy gear that even James Bond would be jealous of. Heck, Batman's version helped him survive this humongous explosion. Look at the size of that thing.
She also added plenty of her own tools to her arsenal for an extra advantage. Everything from a taser to pepper spray, concussion bombs, smoke bombs, and foam bombs that can bind people in place.
What's with all the bombs?
And of course,
Well, I guess she has a weakness for
Dummy,
bombs.
Here I come. I'm just dying to help.
everyone knows about the basic shuriken the bats are famous for.
Ow.
But Miss Gordon also carries an electric variant.
Huh. Well, that was...
You know, that's very nice of you. That you never appreciate me. You know what? If there was an award for being nice, you wouldn't win it. You three hear me?
Those are awesome. Let me try. Yeah. Oh, God, why? Anyway, Batgirl's
Oh, well.
also got guns, but like non-bullet ones. She's got a gun that shoots sleeping gas, a gun that shoots a grappling hook, and a gun that shoots batarangs. Because why would you throw something when you can fire it out of a gun?
She's quick enough to dodge bullet fire and avoid electricity from live wire.
Who's basically just a scarier version of Blue Jamie Foxx from that one movie about amazing spiders. Also, Batbarb's tough enough to tank a 5-story fall or have a friggin' building explode while she's inside. Damn, girl, you're unstoppable.
Yeah.
Well, until she was shot and paralyzed from the waist down. But even with the loss of her legs, she rallied around her peers and kept fighting the good fight as Oracle.
Remember those computer skills? Well, they sure came in handy here, along with her photographic memory. Plus, she could dodge bullets while in a freaking wheelchair. Man, I bet she'd kick ass at Murder Ball.
Certainly setting her apart from the likes of Batman and Robin. She even learned stick fighting while still paralyzed.
She can beat your ass even while sitting on hers. What can't she do in that wheelchair? Well, besides walk.
Not for too long, though. She eventually received neural implants in her brain and spine that let her walk again. Unfortunately, these devices are vulnerable to short-circuiting and AI hacking, but they're an acceptable risk and have been improved over time to resist such incursions.
Which just makes her that much harder to beat. I mean, she's strong enough to outmuscle a giant mutant shark and suplex a fully grown tiger. Move over, Joe Exotic. Make way for the Tiger Queen.
Yeah,
Through her beloved
definitely.
father and her experience with the Bat family, Barbara Gordon's become a well-rounded protector of her city.
Crazy to think how far the wannabe sidekick has come. She's really stepped out of Batman's shadow and become her own hero. The goddamn Batgirl.
Overstepping yourself a little? Try me.
Well,
Before Mary Jane,
Spider-Gwen?
everyone's favorite spider superhero Peter Parker dated a girl named Gwendolyn Stacy.
But then she fell off a bridge and died. The end.
Except that isn't the end. The universe is full of possibilities. What if, in another timeline, that never happened? What if Peter never found that radioactive spider that made him Spider-Man in the first place? What if the superhero was Gwen?
Welcome to Earth 65. This Gwen was a teen kicking back in New York City. She's a drummer for her high school band and the daughter of a police chief.
And she's this world's one and only Spider-Woman.
Though you might know her as Spider-Gwen.
yeah, most of the time you know her as Spider-Woman or Spider-Gwen. That's what I heard.
Her showing off a bit. She does whatever a spider can.
Yeah, pretty
Her
much.
police father didn't approve, insisting Spider-Woman could use her powers for the good of others. However, her close friend, the non-superpowered Peter of this world, had a different take.
He was getting bullied all the time and idolized Spider-Gwen's power. So of course he figured the only way to stop the bullies was to get powers like hers. Except he accidentally turned himself into a giant
Yeah, that's where he comes the lizard, and he dies.
Okay.
Whom the
Spoilers, by the way.
Miss Stacy was forced to subdue. Peter ultimately succumbed to his experiments, dying in her arms. His death turned Spider-Woman into a fugitive on the run, but also inspired her to take her father's advice.
It was time to step up as a superhero. With her spiderific powers, she can crawl on walls and stick to any surface. Imagine, you're sitting on your couch being all that is man. You look up at your ceiling, and instead of seeing a normal spider, there's a whole-ass woman up there. Yes, please.
Spider-Woman also has the classic spider sense, which constantly scans her surroundings and alerts her to incoming danger.
How many times have we said the word spider so far? we get to 50, do we get a free taco?
Thanks to her spider
Sure,
sense,
why not?
Gwen's move fast enough to dodge bullets, lasers, and lightning from Electro.
On his best day, classic Spider-Man's even dodged beams of light, at least for a bit before he got smacked.
She's tough enough to power through point-blank explosions just as well as electrocution. And yes, she has similar powers as other spider people like main universe Peter, who survived a massive explosion that annihilated the top of this skyscraper.
And she's strong
So
enough to
both
hold
have survived
the guy, not another animal.
a building exploding, though, very much.
But of course, to truly fit the role of Spider-Woman, she needed one last thing. Thanks to Janet Van Dyne, aka the Wasp, Gwen received her very own web shooters.
Why do these people keep using sticky stuff that just gets everywhere? Kinda gross.
The web fluid isn't just sticky, but incredibly strong.
Hey!
The tensile strength of regular spider silk can reportedly reach up to 178 kilograms per square millimeters in a cross-section. Scaled up to a human-sized web, it would be nearly as strong as steel.
Oh, come on, Wiz, this is a new shirt.
That can't be. It already has beer stains all over it.
That's just my style. Like all those girls that just cut a bunch of holes in their jeans and ruin them.
Even with those
Yeah,
powers,
okay.
Gwen's not your average spider hero. She's made a habit of traveling throughout the multiverse.
And she lost her powers permanently. They were stolen by Cindy Moon because she's the worst. Gwen could briefly restore her powers with these isotope things, but she didn't really have a good solution until she found Venom. No, really, Venom. You know, the scary alien sludge monster guy that eats brains?
Despite it being, well, Venom, Gwen took the symbiote for herself. Formed into her new suit, her powers were fully restored.
Oh yes, she's back.
So she's
I should note this version of Venom is a bit
Venom
different from the one
Gwen
we're
or
most
something?
familiar with. It was lab created and not nearly as potent or powerful.
It can form talons, camouflage her, and do some limited shape-shifting. But Gwenum won't be reforming from a puddle of goo or anything crazy like that. Also, she can create even more spiders? Who the hell can
Okay, I knew about that. I knew there was a Spider-Man that can actually
sounds and fire? It's basically
release spiders as one of his signature moves or something.
And its violent nature tore
But
Gwen apart.
yeah, okay.
Eventually, she wound up unmasked and indicted.
What do you mean unmasked? Her name's Spider-Gwen. Everyone should have figured that out.
Have you been paying attention?
Yes, Wiz. Badass spider chick kicked lots of ass.
After serving her time and even gaining control of the symbiote, shifting it into her more iconic getup, Gwen took a trip to the mainline 616 Earth.
Basically, she got about as popular as Spider-Man, and they wanted to jam her in the universe.
There, she regained her secret identity. But since there were a few other Spider-Women running around, she took on a new moniker, Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider.
Spider! That's right. This chick's too good to protect one world. She's got two. It's awesome to see how far she's come from teenage show-off to guardian of the multiverse.
And that's why I work alone. I need.
Alright.
All right, the combat
I'm gonna skip
starts,
that,
and we've
as
read
usual.
for all possibilities.
But while these gals have survived some close shaves in the past, you too can get a close shave with Harry's.
Alright. So after listening to both of their analyses, I have to say Spider-Gwen has this one. I don't think there's well, sure, there's a way Batgirl can win this one, but I think this one is a Spider-Gwen's favor. I mean, when they have the electricity stuff, I mean, Batgirl had that too, but the boomerang stuff, they had electricity, of course. But the whole thing, Spider-Gwen also has the spider abilities that another Spider-Man has, that I don't know the name of, by the way. But I know I know there's a Spider-Man out there who uses spiders as his weapons, pretty much. So, anyway, yeah, and then the whole thing about the whole multiverse actually surviving. Both of them surviving a building explosion in that case, I guess, or their rivals, means or their counterpart can do that, meaning they can also do that. So, anyway, but I think this shows something about Peter Parker's building explosion. There was a lot bigger than the one for Batman or Spider or Batgirl, whatever. So I think that is definitely more on Spider-Gwen. I think she survives more there when it comes to the TNT. But I want to look away from the fact that it might be a close match, though. That's definitely possible. But anyway, it's definitely this is. Yeah, I feel pretty confident about this one. It's Spider-Gwen that's gonna win this one, and if I'm wrong, then I'll get to find out why afterwards, I guess. If she decides to travel to the multiverse or whatever, but why will she do that most of the time? I don't think she will do that most of the time. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna see who's actually gonna win this one. Spider-Gwen is gonna win this one, and Batgirl is gonna lose. So, let's get to the battle.
But right now,
It's time for a death battle! And start the death battle. I'm not sure Batgirl's computer skills is gonna help her that much in this, in this battle anyway, so.
Stupid thing. I said take me to Miles, not this.
Seems like you're the stupid one for dropping by unannounced.
Don't you treat your guests well.
Okay. Yeah, this is not better than nothing.
Point taken, Dracula. I'll get out of your hair. See ya.
Okay. Spider-Gwen. Prove me you're right. I am right, I mean. Please. Because I'm pretty sure she has this one. Well. Okay, that one is gonna get important later. I'm pretty sure about that.
End of the road, loser. I'll find you. You're on my turf.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you will win, Batgirl.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, you got damaged there. By the rocks.
Ow! 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 Damn it! Come on! Come on! Shoot!
Yeah. Bumper.
You haven't won yet.
Oh, did he cut her head off?
Now I have.
I was right.
KO!
Sweet.
It's like Batgirl's turned into Splat Girl.
Batgirl wielded an impressive arsenal with plenty of tools suited to combat Gwen's abilities. Not to mention, Gwen was no match for her stellar intelligence.
Which made this pretty close. There are plenty of versions of this fight where Batgirl could take down the symbiote with sound and fire.
But even with such weaknesses, the Ghost Spider held enough of her own advantages to take the win.
Don't do that, Bullstick.
Not.
So while Batgirl's training was certainly better, the
It's
Spider
gonna hurt.
was just super broken. Gwen and other Spideys have held up against martial arts masters like Captain America, who is definitely on par with super ninjas like Batman.
Not to mention, Gwen was clearly stronger than Barbara. Plus, Spider-Man survived that skyscraper bomb with the same powers, which Batgirl definitely wouldn't walk away from.
Yeah, I thought it was bigger. I knew it was bigger. All of y'all got to get that right.
Survival feat doesn't even match it. Listen, I know explosions, and by measuring the size of this blast, I can tell it's equal to about 60 tons of TNT. But applying the same math stuff to Spider-Man's, it's more than double that.
To be frank, Batgirl had the tools she needed to take down Spider-Woman. Gwen was simply stronger, faster, tougher, and made good use of the spider sense, making it extremely difficult for Barbara to land a decisive hit before taking one herself.
It seems batty, but Batgirl was overwhelmed by Spider-Gwen spinning this one in her favor. Jesus webbed.
The winner is Spider-Gwen.
Congratulations, Gwen Stacy.
Check out that episode of Death Battle. If you like that fight, be sure to check out the new season of RVB that I worked on.
Okay, I know which one is next, but I want to see it anyway.
On roosterteeth.com. Check the link in the description.
So, that was the demo. Let's start with this one, because I'm gonna get this out of the way first. Okay, the analysis, I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed this analysis. They have a lot of interesting peeps. They also have some similarities too that I wasn't expecting, but it's nice to learn about the characters, and I definitely like what they had to offer. Because of the animation itself, I enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyable animation. I really like this animation style, and yeah, I don't know what else to say about the animation. It just, I enjoyed it. So, I was right. Gwen Stacy won. I haven't kept count of how many I've been right now, but I think it's only this one and the previous one. I think the one before there was I was wrong on, so if so, it's 2-streak win. But I'm not going to start counting them anyway before I start with the New Year's, the 7th season. Yeah, 7th season 7, I think it was. Anyway, I'm getting close to the end of the season though, because I think the Hulk and Broly was the end of the season finale for this one. Which meaning Mickey is the one that started the season this year, and I'm over close to it. I'm getting close to it. I have to watch it anyway. So yeah, I don't think there's been anything else for me to say about this Death Battle. When it comes to the next one, however, it's One Piece versus Naruto. Rock Lee, I might have seen him in action a few times. I haven't really watched a whole lot of Naruto, to be honest. I mean, I've seen some, but not much. Like, very limited. And One Piece I haven't seen at all. So, yeah. I really don't know these two characters, to be honest. The only characters from the Naruto series I pretty much know is Sasuke, and Naruto himself, of course, and then Sakura. Sakura. Because I had a friend at some point that really liked Sakura, so it's kind of something to do with that. Either way, so yeah, I don't really know what to expect for the next one, really, because I don't know these two characters, as said, so I can't really make a guess right here and now, before I watch an analysis next time. I might actually record it right away after this one, to be honest, but we'll see, I guess. So yeah, that was the Death Ball itself, or the Death Ball and my reaction video. So I hope you did enjoy this, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and share maybe, and maybe leave a comment or something like I'm glad Gwen Stacy won or something, just something random like that. And I see you guys in the next video. So thank you so very much for watching. Minish243 signing out.